talk about some things I'm be talking about. But anyway, first things first. This is Kenneth Bird. I didn't put down daily walk and talk. I just put down happy because I'm just going to talk. That's pretty much it. I'm just going to talk. I am so happy. I got myself a soda, of course, and some peppermints. And I'm going to sit down over here and enjoy some of this weather before it gets nice and toasty out here. But super happy. Super, super happy. Um, Man, I don't even know how to describe it all. I'll tell you that much right there. I can't believe that all this is just coming together so quickly, so fast. And for those who don't know, I have a company called Black Series Edition LLC. I make this part of my daily walk and talk. I get out and get a little exercise. But today I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about how my company now has this new office space with huge conference room. I mean, this place is amazing. Can't actually believe we actually got this place. And man, you talk about God blessing you at the end of the day. You talk about how amazing He is. This is absolutely amazing. Now, some people may look at this like, oh, he's just bragging. No, I'm not bragging. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm jealous people who, at the end of the day, who hate what we do, they chalk it up as bragging. People who understand at the end of the day when you're happy that God is blessing you and you're you have a new place to work at is, you know, they understand how good God is. And, you know, we've been trying to get something, and the garage was a nice place to do business in. It was. But now we got a new place, which I'm so happy about. I'm so happy. There's just no way to describe how happy I am about this place. You know, and I already know that the devil is trying to figure out where it's at and where it's located so they can try to make trouble. But you won't find it. You won't find it at all. And, you know, I pray on this and put it in God's hands because God will stop anything you try, anything you think of, anything you do. He's going to stop it right from the door. So you got to deal with my Lord and Savior because that's when He protects me on everything. But I'm happy because, you know, we worked really hard. Oh, shoot. I literally forgot to grab that. I had to go all the way back up there and get those. I got to go back to the store anyway. I literally forgot to get something. I got to go right back up. Good thing I didn't go all the way back down because I literally forgot to grab something. Got to go back up and get it anyway. But I'm going to cool here for just a minute before I actually go back up there. But yeah, I mean, all the different office places I looked at, and we're still going to have to rent another spot outside that one because I'm not going to do videos in there. It would be an amazing, I'm going to do videos pretty much for like my offline clients that can come in and see the place. Yeah, I'm going to do videos for them. But videos for YouTube, no. No. The other place, which we have another place which we're going to do videos at, is about, I'm paying about $12 an hour to be over there. That place I'm going to do videos at. I'll post some of those on YouTube, but not our main place where we're going to be working at all. I got to go back up here. I literally forgot to grab something, and I got to go right back up and get it. Ta-da. I knew I forgot something. Man, I'm so happy, I'm telling you. You know, this place has a kitchen. It has a bathroom. It has a parking lot. I got an entrance with a receptionist desk. Can you believe how amazing that is? I have a conference room, and the conference room is a good size. So, on top of that, huge table. All the furniture included. I got to go up here and I got to grab something because I literally forgot to get it. Because I got to go back and I have to do something I don't want to do. I have to do website updates today, and I hate doing website updates. I mean, it used to be fun at one point, but now I just don't want to do it anymore. And I'm literally thinking about hiring somebody else to do it for me because I literally don't want to do it anymore. It's a lot of work. It does. I'm going to hire somebody to do it because I don't want to do it anymore, honestly. There are other things I could be doing. So Someone else could be doing that for me. But this place is in a really beautiful side of Allentown. It's in the upscale section. Yeah. So to bring my clients over there, and all the furniture is included, like literally all the furniture. Like, you know how much money that stuff would cost me to get office furniture in there? On top of that, all utilities are included. Yes. Central air, central heat, electricity, everything. Only thing we're paying is internet, and I got that already. I found out that my service that I have through T-Mobile Business will work up in that section too. And that's what I like about the T-Mobile Business Internet, which literally I can do a commercial for them because it's true. I'm not lying about it. No installation. I'll go up there and link up and boom. And this place has windows. Lots of windows. Yes. It's amazing. I tell you, two blessings I got. My house. I got my little home front. Found a nice little snuggy place, but I'm thinking about at the end of the year, my lease will be up, and I'm probably going to go get something else. Nothing bigger, but something else. Probably closer to where I'm going to be. My office is going to be at. Because I'm going to be a little bit, about 11 minutes away, honestly. Hold on. Oh, I got it for you, sir.
Thank you.
There you go.
Forgot?
Yeah.
Huh?
It's hot. Yeah. I need cough drops. Hello. I'm doing pretty good.
Back again, Kenny.
Yes, I forgot cough drops. I have to have them.
225.
I need 2 of those for any chance.
Well, you're my last two.
Yes.
450.
I wanted a job working at Disney World, but I couldn't do it. You know why?
It's not working so hard.
We have to smile all the time, right? You can't be. You gotta be happy all the time.
I don't know. It's not what it used to be, my friend.
Really?
Yep.
Oh. So wait, so Mickey Mouse, all those guys, they probably have air conditioner units, right?
No. Now I think they have like fans, but when I was working there, they didn't. They just had them.
Are you kidding me?
Nope.
That's insane.
Yep.
Okay, you have a good one. All right. Crazy. I didn't know that. She used to work for Disney World. So apparently, when she was working there, Mickey Mouse's suit was not air conditioned. Can you imagine that? Like, how in the world is that possible? Wow. Yeah, that's a wrist right. That's a heart. That's a heat stroke. Wow, that's crazy. But anyway, yeah, I can't. It's going to be amazing. I'm going to be working next on getting. We got some other good news that came up too. I'm acquiring contracts. They're coming in for the mother of all screens. There are people. I told you it's going to happen. We advertised the daylight side of the thing. I mean, we pushed and advertised. I must have spent 6 hours a day pushing, advertising everywhere on Facebook. And we seen you naysayers trying to disrupt it. We saw it. They tried to go in and put links into my pages. But we saw that. I told you, God knows what you're going to do if we're going to do it. So we already know because God tells us. You know already. So you're removed. I'm the admin for those sites. So you know that. I control all that. I can also get your Facebook page taken down. Your personal page, I can get it removed and get you banned. Because that's a business page you're attacking. And I can file a complaint against you. Because I'm the admin for that site on Facebook. I can put in a formal complaint and I can get you banned off Facebook. So play around and see what happens. I got 2 people banned yesterday. It's different when you're attacking somebody on Facebook, but when you're attacking a Facebook page itself, especially mine's been there for quite some time, and I've accumulated a lot of achievement points on Facebook for my business, for my company. You go on there, I can file a formal complaint to the right department, and I can get your Facebook, I can get your page, get you banned off of Facebook easily. That's it. One request and you're gone. That's it. So I get you banned. So don't do that. Don't go in there. Don't do dumb stuff. That's what it comes down to. Don't do dumb stuff. I didn't file a complaint against those two because we need their pages open to go in to get access to them for court. So that's why your page is still there. I could have got you an official ban. I could have got your page shut down. Right there, so got a camera on me. I'll record you. With that car. All right, so yeah, that's a different story. So yeah, you can get your page banned. So yeah, we've been pushing, dropping pictures and pictures and more pictures and pictures, and we acquired some insane contracts from some major companies that popped up, and they're interested in the mother of all screens. We've been sending over information to them, and they're buying up. They're going to buy. I told you they're going to buy gallons of it. That's definitely going to happen. That's what they usually do. So the guy's coming in buying about 4 or 5 gallons of it. Got 3 of them companies coming in to buy, and that's why I said we make our own contracts, which is good to know all this stuff, how to design your own contracts. And again, I can't express it enough, and another naysayer is going to get upset about this, but you can't lie in your specifications, because everything you just basically, when they contact you, they're going to go through your website, they're going to go through everything, and they're going to find out that your stuff is fake. Because these are people who've been in the business for quite some time. Now, if you've got something they don't know, you're going to have to educate them and show them that it actually does work. Because if not, you're not getting anything at all. Yeah. Do you have any idea how long it takes to establish a name for yourself online? It takes years to do it. Years to establish it. Be known online, it takes years to do it. You can go anywhere, you can go on Google and our stuff pulls up. I can mention rear projection screen and that stuff will pull. So it takes years to do it. And if you spent your years wasting your time trying to destroy another company and you have nothing to show for it because you lied through the entire process to try to show that you have something that you're not, you wasted all that time. That's why I said that, gentlemen, you won't catch up, ever. You are so far behind. You literally, I'm gonna tell you how far behind you are. The screen paints right now that are being sold on eBay, they're more farther up the ladder than you are. Goo Screen, Paint On Screens, Box, all those companies, Pro HGs, all those, yeah, they're farther up the ladder than you. Because they've spent time building and crafting their products, worrying about their own backyard at the end of the day. And that's where they're able to establish a solid foundation for their company, where you spent your time lying, cheating, and cutting corners to try to make my product look bad, and to try to make your product like something that it wasn't. See the time you wasted? A lot of time. Time that could have been put to something else. So you wasted your time. My company's going to be leaving pretty soon. This is all over. We're done here. My time here is done. Lord has already made way for us to be able to go. This will be my last time going through this door. Everything has a purpose in life. Everything. Everything. See, gentlemen, what you don't understand is about when you're a Christian at the end of the day, stuff like this don't bother me. Because I know that whatever my decisions that I make or my Lord makes, it's called trial and tribulations. You know what that is? Sometimes you got to go through some stuff in life so God can prepare you for bigger blessings. Now, this decision, hello, how you doing? You doing okay? Okay, just wondering. Right there talking. Sometimes the Lord, when I made this decision, the Lord, and I sat there on that bench over there, and the Lord said, what do you want to do? Now, you can go back to the apartment, which you're miserable, you're upset, you don't like it in there. I don't like it in there. You could go here, where you can do what you need to do. Wherever I go at the end of the day, gentlemen, it doesn't make a difference. Wherever I go, this is what you have to understand about the Lord, what you don't understand. Wherever I go, God's going to bless me. It could be in a hole in the earth. It could be in the middle of a desert. It could be in the middle of a space station somewhere where there's nobody around me. God's going to bless me. Doesn't make a difference where I'm going to be. I'm going to be blessed. Doesn't make a difference. I don't have to be in a castle. I don't have to drive fancy cars. I don't have to have millions of dollars in my banking account to be blessed. I could have $1 in my banking account. I could walk everywhere I go. I could have one sale a day and I'm still blessed. Once you realize that, do you understand what being blessed is? You don't have to be rich to be blessed. To know God and to serve Him is to be blessed. It ain't about the things of this earth. It's about having a relationship with Him. That's what it's about. That's what it's about. Knowing that the Lord will make a way for you and give you whatever you need that's within His will, you will have it. That you will not want, you will not go hungry, you will not need, or anything. He is there with you 100%. You know how amazing that is to have a feeling like that, that you have a Lord that has your back, or somebody has your back on that level. Everybody else will stab you in the back and basically do you wrong, but God won't. God will bring people to your front door that'll do right by you. God, you can sit by the table and I can see a bunch of businessmen in front of me and I can see all the wolves in sheep's clothing because He gives me that ability to see that. I can see right through you. I can see the Satan smile right at me, right back. I don't know how to handle that situation. I pray and put it in God's hands. That's what I do. And now look at the situation that I'm in. It's not bragging, it is what it is. We got in this spot. Same thing when I was in that little tiny room. All that technology was developed in that little tiny room. And in this spot right here, coming out of here with a professional office, professional setup to bring clients in for ad tech, for the technology we engineer. Those contracts that are coming in, those are not customer contracts. Those are company contracts that are coming through. Those are $1 million contracts that are be coming through there. This is not customer base. This is business base. Business will be attaching on to my company. I got customers I deal with online, but majority of the bulk of my income is going to come from companies. Companies that can easily drop $50,000, $100,000, $200,000 into my accounts for that technology. That's what God is planning for us. That's our stage. So when you sit back and you mock and make, oh, he's in a garage, he's just that and the other, so and so and so. You don't know exactly what you're talking about. And it just shows at the end of the day that you listen to the devil, you mock the Christian, which again, I don't pay it any mind. Because again, I already know who you're dealing with and what you're working with, so I'm not playing that game either. And you wasted all your time for nothing. And keep in mind, the images that the devil had you do is substantial evidence for us to prosecute you in court. And remember, you're going to court. I told you it's going to happen. That kind of flow that we're going to have, that kind of capital we're going to have, it only takes one day for that technology to blow up. That's all it takes. One day. That's what I watched when I painted that stuff to a wall. I watched the people gravitate to that screen. That's all it took. Now this thing is going to be in a professional setting with people, and keep in mind, the place that we're already going into, the company that owns that place is interested in ad tech. They're interested in having ad tech displayed on their windows. And they want to work with us with our technology. So we're already settling in as we're going into the building. Gotta set it all up, everything. So while you sat there with the devil and laughed and carried on, God was sitting there saying, oh, wait till you see what I have for my servant. Yep. I told you. Next year I'm going to be a millionaire. I'm planning to take the money and I'm supposed to have, and I'm going to put it right back into the community, which means I'm going to basically invest in putting into housing, for affordable housing for people. I'm going to put in youth camps and everything I want to design at the end of the day. I want to have my own, put donations in for food banks. I actually want to start my own food bank. I want to start my own unit at the end of the day, which what I've seen, didn't like how they did it. Because you got people sitting out in the sun. It's hot right now. You got people sitting out there with their kids getting food. There's no indoor facility, so they can't come inside with some air conditioning, can't get water, can't get anything. Some people leave our house, they got no food in their stomachs at all. That's the only food they have right there. Can't feed these people coming in. That's what I said. Things got to change. There's a lot of things that need to be changed. My company is bigger than just screen paints. It's much bigger than that. It's God's work at the end of the day. That's what it comes down to. And the devil's been fighting it. He's been fighting it really hard to keep it from happening, but it's going to happen. I got plans with the money that I'm going to be blessed to have. I got plans to incorporate that money into helping other people out. That's what I'm doing with my money. So I'm going to start all kinds of food drives to help people out. I'm going to buy land, and that's why I've been studying this water filtration system. The Lord's been blessing me to understand that, and hydroelectric energy to build power plants and all that stuff. I got people coming on board helping me with that. To build tiny homes for people that in the day they don't have to sit there and spend a ton of money on freaking rent. A place they can have their own land, a little piece of land, they can grow their own food, you know what I mean? Everybody would like to have their own homestead. Everybody wants to have that little house out in the somewhere out there with some peace of mind, flowers. And people want that. That's what they would like to have. And if I'm blessed to one day be able to have an apartment building, which I would love to be able to have, I get to do my month for free for December. No rent for December. That'd be freaking cool. Soundproof the floors, because I lived in an apartment. I got a chance to get that experience. Maybe that's the reason why I have to go through that. So I can understand how that feels. Yeah, that kind of explains a lot right there. It really does. Because if I get my own apartment building, I'm going to design it completely different. It's not going to be like the way these people do it at the end of the day. Everything, a lot of stuff needs to change. Don't like how apartment buildings are done. I don't like it. Don't like it at all. But that free month of December should always be there. Why can't you give a free month of December? How hard is it to give away? Like, you're really that greedy at the end of the day that you can't sacrifice like 1 month. I'm going to do it. If I'm blessed to get an apartment building, of course it's Christian owned. Everything we're going to have is Christian owned, because everything goes to the glory of God. I am going to have a 1 month free for my tenants for December. Didn't I just buy jukes? I just went to the store. I can't find stuff I bought. Yep, I have 1 month free. Because then, think about how easy that becomes for the tenants. They don't have to worry about the bills, and they can go out and splurge and buy Christmas gifts and whatever they want. Be like my Christmas present to them. And of course I would have all utilities included. Why not? If I'm studying all this stuff for making my building sufficient and energy sufficient, where basically I can basically have the building designed for, oh, wouldn't that be nice? The first apartment building, just so completely all solar energy. Then, you know what I mean? Get that 1 month free for Christmas. That'd be fantastic. I would love that. Most people don't think that way. You know why? Because they're too busy trying to obtain the Bugattis and Lamborghinis and trying to floss and have drip and all that nonsense. I don't want any of that stuff. I'm more about basically pleasing the people. That's what I'm about. Get myself a nice office. I got an office building already coming in, But I want a big warehouse. That's what I want next. We're looking at the warehouse, but the office building right now is what we need. So I'm going with the office building. But a warehouse, man, we get that in there. Oh man, that'd be awesome too. Because on top of that, the people who are working for me, I'm talking about full benefits, the whole 9 yards, paid vacations. Why do you have to get the big office in order to get paid vacations? Everybody should get paid vacations. I would like to have paid vacations. Would you like to have paid vacations? There you go. Yeah, why not? Lord of me. Thank the Lord for this wonderful blessed meal. May it nourish and strengthen us. I pray for those who do not have enough to eat. Bless them as you bless us. Thank the Lord for all things. In Jesus' name, amen. I pray over everything. Even my Doritos, everything. So you gotta be thankful. God blesses your food. But that's the real. It's still food at the end of the day. It's a blessing. But, yeah. That's what I want to do with it. Like, the whole thing about daycare. Why can't we have a daycare system put in? You know what I mean? That'd be fantastic. You know how easy that makes for the parents? They don't have to rush, go get their kids out of daycare, and have to turn around and pay extra money because they're late. You know, they could have got stuck in traffic. Could be a number of things could have happened. You don't have to worry about that because the daycare is right there. On top of that, it's free. That's an extra money you can save because now you got to pay for daycare. And man, when we develop all this technology, we got a hookup in there for the kids. We can make a planetarium there with stars and everything. We can make the floor designed so it moves and they can touch it. Things move all over the place. That'd be cool. Nice little outside area, jumbo gym, sliding board, all that cool stuff out there for them. There's a ball out there. Kids got free. They got free daycare. Heck, I even have daycare for pets. Well, no, they have kids too. People have kids that have pets at the end of the day. Cubicles to be nice and big. No little boxed-in cubicles. I don't want that. I don't even want it. I want to treat people like I want to treat myself. I want a large cubicle. People should have that. You know? Nobody wants to be squeezed into a little box all day long. And as long as you get your work done at a certain time, you can get up and go take a break. Or walk around. Put a track up top so people can walk around. Put a gym in there with a treadmill. People can go work out. And I like that thing they do in Japan. I like that thing that they do where basically they allow them to sleep a little bit after they come back from work. And from lunch. Because you're sluggish when you come back from work. I know the freak I am. So a little bit of that. Not too much, but just enough, you know what I mean, to charge your battery. That's something like that. Because they have that in Japan. Treat your workers with respect. Treat them right. And they'll basically do right by you. You treat them like dirt. And they'll do wrong by you. You got to treat people how you want to be treated. So, if I'm blessed to have that, that's what I want to do. I know the money we're going to make. I know we're going to make a lot of money off ad tech. This is going to give me the ability to do a lot of things I want to do before I pass off the earth. In my mind, I'm not thinking about fancy cars. None of that stuff. In my mind, I'm thinking about helping other people out. Life is pretty simple. Good piece of land, nice little small home, beautiful garden, which I want a garden that attracts butterflies and fireflies at night. I love fireflies. A rocking chair for the back, for the front porch. Simple life. That's what I want. I want one part of the house to have technology, the other part to have no technology whatsoever. Because there's some days I just want to unplug, I just don't want nothing to do with technology. I just want to just live that life. And that's what I want. I want a half and half. And one half does have that, and the other half just has that little house on the prairie kind of life. Just something simple, that's all. But other than that, all that other stuff, no, I don't need it. What for? I couldn't imagine spending that much money for a car. You know people you could feed with a car like that? A lot of people can eat their car like that. $500,000 for a Bugatti? Are you kidding me? You can feed a lot of people with that. A lot of money I'm going to donate money for basically for cancer research. Yep, a lot of stuff I'm going to donate my money to. I always wanted to dress up in one of those bear costumes and basically go to the children's sick ward and dance around. I always wanted to do that. So I got plans. And of course, my Lord and Savior is going to be involved in every single one of them. Because everything we do is to glorify God. The Lord is getting ready to open up them doors for us to get ready and start taking that path. Yep, it's already started. So we know the devil's going to come after us. We know the devil's going to be upset. The devil's going to be angry. The devil's going to be this, that, and the other. The devil doesn't want to see all that happen. But it's going to happen. Satan has no power at all. He's a dog behind the fence. So all he does is just bark. That's all he does. But the minute the fence comes down, he has no power at all. He's just sitting there, just a frightened little puppy. That's all it is. I don't know how people follow him. He's an idiot. The devil's an idiot. I knew people that were devil worshippers. I mean, you're a freaking idiot at the end of the day. You follow somebody. I mean, how can you not know that? It's God. You're his right-hand angel at that. You would know that he knows everything you do before you do it. What makes you think he wasn't going to know you were going to do what you want to do? He thought you were going to do what you want to do. Oh, man. It's like watching people curse when they walk down the street. When they get from the church, they curse on the church, oh, excuse me, and keep on cursing. After they pass the church, they keep on cursing. And tell you one thing I have up here in Allentown. I have a good comic book store. Like a really good one. Put me a comic book store up here. Like down here and here, a comic book store. There's a couple places I am going to invest some businesses into Allentown. But I was doing my research on different places down here that they don't have. And a good comic book store? Oh yeah, because I definitely need one for myself. Because history comic books. They're being stuck on these computer games and these cell phones. I'm definitely going to the library. Definitely going to push reading. My sister got after her kids that they can't get on the game so that they read something. They got to read something. Chat, they got to read a book. Read part of that book, you can get on that game system. And they just got to the point now, they don't even get on the games anymore. They just read books. I'm definitely going to put a gym in for them. Just need to work out more. I swear, they're getting heavier and heavier. They are. Now you're like 12 years old and you're 100 pounds. That's unhealthy. That's dangerous. And they're right, Taco. Mm-hmm. And Taco's part of the office is going to be a beast. Oh, yeah. His office is going to be a beast. So, you got the running wheel coming in for him. He got a screen coming, because you got to have a screen. So he got 100-inch screen coming, because all he watches is birds all day. He literally just watches Fire Stick all day long. He got a little desk, and he got an office chair. But he's always in my office chair, covered it with your fur. Yeah, he got his office chair coming in, and he got ties. He already got ties. So he's going to take his ties. He's the CEO of the company. We're going to make him the CEO. In the hallway, we're going to put up plaques like employee of the month and faces every last one of them. And then we're going to have CEO of the company. That'll be him. The founder of the company is God. I go to CEO. I'm president. Is that right, Taco? Yep. You're CEO? There we go. Yeah, and do something different. And do something different with it. And then I won the lottery. Same thing. I just donate it. You don't need it. You don't need all that stuff. For what? I ain't taking it with you. You don't sit there and accumulate on the earth. Somebody else is going to. You might as well just buy something that's going to do some good for somebody else. Now you're doing something. But I do want to start. I do want to start getting a system. I can do that with shipping containers. I want to build store rentals. But it's hard to get store rentals if you're starting a business. A lot of people got really good ideas, but they can't get started because the storefronts are so expensive for them to get in. But I could change that. You know what they do to shipping containers? How they convert those things into mini stores and things? Amazing. They're not hard to do either. I can get them things and have them converted to little businesses, make them affordable. So people can start their own business. They have a piece of the American dream. They can basically start their own company easily. The hardest thing is getting the storefront. It's so expensive. And you got to go to the bank, and the bank doesn't have perfect credit, and all this stuff you got to go through, you know what I mean? And it just makes it hard for people that basically want to bring their dreams to life. So, I get some of this commercial property they got to run because they got a lot around here. I do a lot of walking. I find a lot of interesting stuff as you walk through this place. And I found a couple of interesting spots that I can convert with them containers and basically make it so people can basically make it easy for them to start a business. Yep. I mean, it's hard to save. People say, well, you save, yeah, but you're paying bills and rent. Got kids and everything. It's kind of hard to do. So, if you make it so they can get right in from the door, you don't need a security deposit. You just need a first month's rent. That's it. And you're in. All my stuff is insured anyway. So if anything gets broken or damaged, all the buildings are insured. They can be repaired. Not a problem. That's nothing. I don't even know what the security deposit is for. If you got the building insured, what do you need a security deposit for? In case you cause any damages, but isn't the building insured, so if it burns down to the ground, I'm pretty sure the security deposit isn't going to cover the building, your insurance would cover it. So what the heck do you need a security deposit for? See, there you go. What do you think about that one? You got to remember that any damages that happen to the building, pretty much, I mean, if you're a landlord and you have a building, you have business tax ID, you have the wholesale license, all your parts, your paints, all that stuff, you get it for wholesale. You know, you go to Home Depot, there's a program you can go through for a business, if you're a contractor, and you get everything, for a very low price. You know, you think contractors are going there and paying the full prices everybody else is paying? They couldn't. They lose their shirt in the process. There's a special program that they can go through and they can apply for it. They get approval. They can basically get their supplies for much cheaper. Because that's what I did when I was basically working with Digital and Crystal Screen Paint. And I was doing this company. I found out about this program they had and I applied for it and I was approved for it. So that's where they get their stuff. So chances are all the stuff that they're getting is wholesale anyway. So they already got it in inventory. From the door. To go in and repair whatever you damage or whatever you can't fix, they got it. That's how the maintenance crew can come in and fix the wall just like that. So what's the security deposit? See? Not needed. So I would say all we need is first month rent. That's it. Just pay first month rent and boom, you're in. That's it. Only thing it's going to require is a business license and an LLC, which is easy to get. Anybody can get one of them. Just go down and apply for the business license, LLC. It's really cheap. That's it. And you got the building. Now, if you make the building, basically, using the EcoFlow system, which is worth the investment, that means all the power is free. You can run the entire business free. And that's more overhead you get to keep for yourself. And that means at the end of the day that people are going to stand around the corner just to rent your buildings. Which means you're always going to have rent coming into your pocket due to the fact that it's easy to get the building. There's all the power and everything you need is free. That's it. People get greedy. That's the problem. Greedy. Man. I'll set that up real nice. Little places where they can go in and set their up products. So you can incorporate ad tech and that easily to advertise their product. We're actually going to be cutting the price of ad tech. I'm going to bring that a little lower. You got to remember the moms and pops. Small man, businessman. Sorry, that much for a screen anyway. That's too much. I ain't going to charge that much. But anyway, on top of that, another piece of land, you can do trade shows and all that stuff. How much money costs for all businesses and come together, and basically it doesn't cost that much money to get a. So every businessman who's just starting out can basically show off his wares. So, at the end of the day, people, it's about leveling the playing ground and make it even for everybody. So it isn't rich against poor or the have-nots. It's about leveling the playing field. So with the ability to develop the technology to make it so everybody can afford it, you can also expand it to other things. And then get into the real estate game of it all, to make affordable housing, to make it so people can start their own businesses without going through a bank and going through the headache of meeting the requirements to have the money to get the multiple payments to get into these larger. It's crazy. So, somebody's got to level the playing field. And somebody today, we went in and bought a gallon. They brought gallons of the new technology, and they thanked us that we weren't charging thousands of dollars for this technology. A gallon at $300, he said $389. You couldn't believe that was the price. Because that technology, he said it cost them easy $5,000 easy. The screen nowhere near 400 inches. And they thanked us for that. Well, give the glory to us, give the glory to God. Thank Him, because it don't belong to us. But thank Him anyway. Because now they got the ability to build and design what they want to do and bring their projects to life because the technology we developed made it affordable. And that's what it's always been about. From day one. Yep. What are you doing? Hurrah. Cat over here chewing his foot. What's that foot taste like, Taco? What does your foot probably taste like? Biscuits. It tastes like biscuits. You start tasting like biscuits. What's his foot that tastes like biscuits? Cat was like, you are so weird, human. I bet you your foot tastes like biscuits. I swear, I'm gonna get some slippers and make just like his feet. I swear that I'm gonna get them done. He's always gonna freak him out. I'm like, what the? We've got a cat in here. Ah, you human, why? I'll get you some socks with like feet. That'd be hilarious. This is like, oh no, he's been around the cat too long. But yeah, yeah, I think it should be that way. Give him first month rent. That's all we want. That's all we require. That's the blessing we just received. Beautiful office, nice setup. First month rent. That's it. People are nice and wonderful, and I want to do the same thing myself. I want to start a whole line of stores, of shipping containers. I got people who are professional welders and all that stuff. They do all that work, installation, all that stuff. Build those things. These nice little, cute little shops. Oh, especially if we can put some nice flower beds in them. That'd be nice. Let's go with shipping container stores. Shipping container. Shipping container. Let me see. Shipping container restaurants. See, this is what I want. This is exactly what I want. Something like this. These things are easy to cut up, easy to design. I watched all these videos on this, on how they do this, how they put these things together, how they assemble them and everything. I'm good. I'm just basically just researching. I think after my first year with AdTech, we should make a good amount of money. A serious amount of money with AdTech. This will give me a chance to branch out some other things I'm going to do. Get these things right here. A person can have their own business. Imagine how wonderful that's going to be for somebody to be able to have their own business without worrying about having to pay thousands and thousands of dollars just to do it. I would do something like $800 a month. Well, certainly we don't need the money. We're good. Because, you know, if you make the thing energy efficient, well, basically it runs off solar power. You don't need all that. EcoFlow system is amazing, that technology they made. Yeah, we could run all that stuff easily with that system. We can basically have a container filled with those battery units, build our own freaking power station, and run all that with no problem. With no problem whatsoever. Reservoir systems we can design. Water filtration and harvesting systems is so easy, it's not even funny. You see them all the time. You live in the burbs or something, you get somebody with this 10-gallon container to the side of their drink. Yeah, that's what they're doing. They're so easy to do. They make the technology so easy. You can literally run all that off rainwater. And keep in mind, yes, it is clean because there's a system that cleans it. All that. Everything. You run it just like you were off the grid. But the thing about it is there's no water bill. There's no electric bill. None of that. Which means that there's no bills. Guess what there's no for the customers? I mean, for the people that are using it for business, there's no bills for them either. You don't have any bills, they don't have any bills. So that means that there's no bills at the end of the day. That means that we could charge lower for rent, which means we could charge $800 for one of those units a month. And most places will easily pay a couple grand. Okay, to charge you $3,000-$4,000 to rent one of them units out. You can do the 800. This is a fully insured. I'm all starved with AdTech. They can advertise right through the glass windows, whatever they want. And if we develop the technology, we can put it right through. And on top of that, we can design a big screen in the back for movies, because we make all that stuff. And we can add in movie theaters, and we can add in basically advertising right through glass. So you got a state-of-the-art restaurant. Most people get a business, they worry about bills. Electric, gas, all that. Now if we make it all electric, you won't. You can put in air fryer stoves, all that stuff. I think it'll be advanced. Internet, all that stuff, everything. So people have free Wi-Fi where they go out and set up everything. Oh, no, it'll be fantastic. It's a little cost efficient. Rent's only $800 a month. Just got to pay the first rent, first deposit, and you're in. And that gives somebody the opportunity to be able to start a business, or at least get their feet wet, see what it's like. We can even set up a trial period. You can get a chance to see what it feels like, and then you can extend your lease if you want to. But some people don't want to go in for a full year. You know, you don't know your business might survive or not, and then If it doesn't survive, you still got to pay on the lease to make the lease flexible. Give them a trial period. See if they like it. If they like it, then basically they can extend the lease to even farther. That's how you do business at the end of the day. You don't basically gouge people just to get money out of it. You know, it doesn't go well at the end of the day. You know that, right? If you do wrong to other people, you can't get blessed. That's how it works. You got to treat people how you would want to be treated. If more businesses ran it the same way I just said it, imagine the opportunity that people will have at the end of the day to be able to rent a place out. The rent's affordable. It's a flexible lease at the end of the day. It's your chance to get your feet wet to see if you like it. People who have experience in the field and you sell this product online, you could branch out into brick and mortar. Yep. This be a beast. Yeah. Because since it'll be our property at the end of the day, that means you'll be dealing with our attorneys. You'll be prosecuted by our company. And you don't want to go through that because we definitely will make sure we round you up and you will go to jail for it. And make sure that whole place is wired with security cameras. Anything that pops off, let you know from the door, yeah, this is the company you're dealing with, so and so and so. So when you steal, rob, whatever, you deal with us. Shoplifters ain't gonna go well for you. I'm gonna invest in drones. Yeah, how far are you gonna go when the drones chasing you? Hopefully we don't have that problem. We really need to set the laws on that. How are you? Locking stuff up? That's the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my... Well, it's an easy solution. Give them more jail time. Problem solved. How easy it is. Instead of having the merchants going to lock everything up, and that's uncomfortable for us. Because if I basically want to get something, I can't go on the shelf and get it. I got to sit here and walk around the store and try to find somebody to unlock it. And if it's crowded and can't get a hold of anybody, you know, you're sitting there wasting time. You got things to do at the end of the day. So I'm trying to find somebody to unlock one of them cases. That's how you fix it. Give them stiffer jail time. Make it a mandatory 5 years if you basically get caught stealing anything over, let's see, I would say roughly $200. Sound a little stiff? It should be. Don't steal nothing. You want to go to jail for 5 years. And it should be 5 years without parole. That's what it should be. You're grown people at the end of the day. And I can see if it's minors, it's a different story. But you're grown people at the end of the day walking into an establishment you know better, giving stiffer jail time. You spend 5 years in prison, I guarantee you won't do that nonsense again when you get out. That's what they should have. 5 years without parole. Got to do the whole full 5 years before you can get out. Guarantee you it stops. Bet you they won't do it. So in India, in some countries, you take something, take a hand off. You know a lot of people stealing over there? No, because you will lose your hand. You need that at the end of the day, don't you? Should have never had to sort of. It was a bad idea. Yeah, that's what they should do. Stiffer jail time. You give them stiffer jail time, and I guarantee it stops. But you get a chance to go through the prison system, and you see that it's not basically a movie at the end of the day, and it's the real deal in there, you won't do it again. I guarantee you that much. That's the problem. No consequences at all. They rob, I mean, people going, they steal hundreds and thousands of clothes, man. Thousands and thousands of dollars, man. Some millions of dollars worth of clothes. And especially getting like stores like Coach and Versace and all the places like that. Bugatti. Not Bugatti, what you call it? Hit the name Versace and some other pair like Gucci and all them. Anyway, you know, talking Coach and all them, right? So you're going and you're stealing bags. Those bags cost, some of the bags can cost $5,000. So I don't know how in the world they're getting out that fast. I mean, I was a kid, I remember you stole anything over $100, that was basically jail time right there, and I was coming up. Yeah, anything over $100 was considered to be a felony. Now it ain't like that no more. I think they want them to do it. That's what it kind of feels like. And they should have it where you steal something, and it's over a certain amount, you should get 5 years without parole. I guarantee, once you go through the whole system, them script searching you and all that stuff you had to go through, taking out your shoelaces, the mug shots, fingerprints, getting shoved in one of them bullpens at the end of the day, well, especially when they crowded on a Friday, you stuck in one of them babies, I guarantee you will not want to come back to that situation ever again. And especially going through the processing, pure part of it all. Especially when they get ready to ship you upstate somewhere. Go through all that. Shackled and chained up and sitting in the seats and everything. God knows who you're sitting next to. Yep. And you're sitting in your cell, you get a chance to watch your man take a dookie in front of you. Which one's more important to you? Freedom? Basically, being locked up. That's what they should do. Give them stiffer jail sentence. And I bet you it stopped. Nobody going to stores, and why we have to suffer at the end of the day? Why do I got to sit there and wait an hour for a sales clerk to pop up so I can get something behind some bulletproof armor to just get detergent? I gotta sit here and wait for someone to open up bulletproof glass so I can get detergent. And it was like an hour and a half of me waiting to find somebody on the floor. You know how hard that is to find somebody on the floor. You know, when you're buying games back in the day, you gotta wait forever to find somebody to come up in the game department to open up one of the cases. And you gotta wait for somebody to open up one of those cases so you can get detergent out, or toothpaste, or deodorant. Now, come on, really? This is we've gotten to now? No. You jerk is jail time. Give 5 years. Give 5 years, I guarantee you won't do it anymore. Even the thought of 5 years. If they don't do that stuff, that means if I open up establishments like that, and I got people out there going to do that, I got to bring in armed guards to protect my people at the end of the day that are renting from me. And that costs money to do. You gotta put out cameras, gotta put out all kinds of stuff. They even got these new cameras now, they got paintball systems hooked up to them. You can pinpoint the target and take them out, rubber bullets. This stuff is expensive, I gotta invest in that stuff. We can't have that, people carrying on and acting like that. And unfortunately, it's the time we live in. Back and relax for the day. I'm done. I still got some more work I got to do. Bad idea. Some things you don't eat. You realize you're getting too old for it. You can't have it anymore. There's a reason why we don't drink soda. That's why. Soda makes my heart jump a little bit. Caffeine, I'm supposed to have it. Is this caffeine free? Oh, it is. I was wondering. I drank 2 of these things last night. Iced tea. Sure, it's caffeine free. Oh man. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do with it. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. When I figure the kind of car I want, I'm getting me a smart car. Yep, but a giant key in the back of it that turns when I ride. I definitely want that so badly. I don't know why I want that car. I want it's like a little toy. It says Fisher Price on it. I'm getting one that says Fisher Price and one that says Micro Mini on it. I'm going to get one of those. I wonder if anyone's got one of those. I'm curious. Micro Mini real smart car. Oh, they do have these things. I just need a smart person to the Micro Minis. Modify smart car with key in the back. No. I'm gonna have to get this thing done. Because they're not gonna have it with the one I wanted. Modify smart car that looks like a Fisher Price. Yeah.
According to Wikipedia, the
Somebody
Smart
did
40
one.
is a two-seater city car.
Yep, someone did one. They got it looking just like the Fisher Price mobile. That's hot. But I want mine with the dime in the back. I want mine with a huge, massive dime. Like the Micro Mini that did the wheelies and the dime in the back. And I want the key that turns. That's how I want mine. The only thing I'll probably pay on this car that might be a little expensive is the titanium crumple zone. Cause yeah. But I do want one of these babies. I will whip the daylights out of this baby. Oh my goodness. Oh, I seen this too. Let's see. Smart car 4x4 modify. Yeah. They modify. They got one that's like a little Batman vehicle too. That's pretty cool. These, I like these. I like these vehicles, man. I like these. These things are hot. Oh, you can't see it, can you? Probably not. There we go. I think we can see it a little better there. Let me see. Yeah, you can see it better there. Yeah. I'll definitely rock one of these, man. Definitely rock one of these. I was thinking about getting, but I'm not going to do it. Armor-plated civilian vehicle. I was thinking about getting one of these. Still might think about getting one. I want a drone system on mine, but I have to pay for that. My niece in the military, she does that kind of stuff. And I got one that's an ops that came out, and she's a captain too, high-ranking officer, and she's into weapon modifications. They build those. Her and her husband build those things. So yeah, I can send a truck over to them. They can do it for me. But I want mine with a drone docking station. That's what I want on mine. She has one on her truck. She got one where a drone actually will take off. She got two that will take off, and they'll scout the area and come back. They dock, they actually transfer information to the front monitors in her truck. It's sick. Sickest thing I've ever seen in my life. And the drone she has, them suckers don't make no noise. They're quiet. They're jet black. You can't even see them things at night. They're freaking crazy looking. Yep. If she needs scouts to go ahead, then her truck is designed for it. That thing is a beast. Armor plates come up all across here, built-in cameras up here in the front. She could drive that thing, the thing can be fully shielded. Yeah, that's what they do. They live up in Arizona, somewhere in the middle of, whoop, no, somewhere, let's put it that way. But yeah, they're up there somewhere. They do this kind of crazy stuff right there. And if I ever came to some real money, I wanted one of these right here. And I wanted it with the docking station that she had for her drones. Wow, look at that one. That's pretty beautiful. That's beautiful. Right now it's not for me. Right now I got other things to do. Alright, people, gotta go. Thank you for your time and God bless. Yeah, don't worry. I'm gonna tell you something. Put stuff in God's hands. I gotta do it myself more often. I do as much as I can, but yeah, I do worry from time to time. I do. I'm about this other when my phone started. Yeah. The thing about it is, you know, you have to understand that, you know, your body's cursed. You're going to sin. It's going to happen. And the one thing you do realize that when you become saved, that you realize how cursed your body is. Because right now, if you're not saved, you don't realize it. You don't see it. But when you get saved and you realize how Jesus hung himself on the cross and the torture and everything he went through, so you can have a better life. When you realize somebody gave up their life for you, you want to do everything you can to be loyal to that person, and you will make mistakes, and mistakes will bring you a lot of pain because you messed up, and you feel like sometimes you feel. At one point, when I realized all the stuff that I did when I was younger, I did a lot of bad stuff when I was younger, and when I got locked up. When I came out and I realized what I learned what Jesus did for me in there, but when I got out, it was just too much for me to take. I hurt a lot of people, and it was too much for me to take, and I was going to kill myself, because I thought God couldn't save me. I thought it was impossible. I didn't realize, just how fast the devil is. He already saved me. I got baptized when I got out. So I get my promise. I got baptized. But the devil is fast and so quick that when I saw the damage that I did to other people, how I hurt them, and people were afraid of me. God, what did I do? What kind of stuff was I doing? The family don't trust me, all kinds of stuff. What did I do? What kind of monster was I? And you realize what you were, and the devil come in that quick and say, well, hey, God don't want you. Might as well kill yourself. What's he going to do with you? You're damaged goods. You don't realize that you got baptized. If God didn't want you, I would still be in jail right now, and I'd probably be dead already. So, my mom gave me something in the Bible about Paul, who basically went out and murdered Christians. He murdered a lot of Christians, and that's what he did. And one day, God struck him and knocked him off his horse and spoke to him and told Saul, why do you prosecute me? Now, he can make a man like that disciple, one of his chosens, and he could save me. And that's how I came out of it. That fast, the devil had me caught up trying to take my life that quick. He already had me already. He had me out there when I was doing all that trouble, that nonsense. I tell you, the devil, you're no good to the devil unless you're dead. That's it. Because once you're on that side, he got you. So he's trying to get me to kill myself, but when I read that in the Bible, how God had gave Paul, and what he did for him, he could do the same thing for me. But I was already saved. I didn't go through what I was supposed to go through. I got baptized when I got up, the devil came in that quick. So, as you go on, you realize that how cursed your body is, because all you want to do is serve God. That's all you want to do. You want to serve him and do the right thing. That's all you want to do. And you'll mess up, and you'll realize that, wow, I can't even serve my Lord 100%. As long as I'm in this cursed body, I can't do it. But you try your hardest. It's going to hurt. It's going to bring you pain. But at least you realize that your body's cursed, and you realize that you need to, you know how forgiving God is. Because if he wasn't forgiving, you would have been done a long time ago. All of us would have been done a long time ago. And that's so much more Jesus died on the cross, so we can all basically be saved. We went through all that so we can be saved. But it does hurt when we know that we can't do our best to serve God. So best thing going to happen for me is when my time comes and I'm able to leave this earth, I can go home, I can serve my Lord 100%. That's more important to me than all the money in the world. I couldn't care less about the riches on this earth. I'm here while I'm here to do what he needs me to do. And when it's my time to go, I can go home and see his face. I can serve him 100% without sin. That is the ultimate gift right there. Most people get caught up and talk about the treasures of heaven, the gold and riches and all that stuff. You missed the point. Completely missed the point. If your purpose of going to heaven is to have riches and gold and all that stuff, you missed the point. The purpose of going to heaven is being able to get out of the cursed body that you're in and to be able to serve your Lord and Savior 100% without sin. 100% devotion to serve him 100 without sin. That's the best